Welcome to this video on the atomic bomb, tracing its path from the Manhattan Project to the complexities of the nuclear age. We will explore the scientific revolution that forever changed warfare, geopolitics, and human civilization. This show is brought to you by Series of Thoughts as part of their Exploring History series.
Chapter 1. The race begins, starting with the 1930s. In 1933, Leo Szilard conceived the nuclear chain reaction. By 1938, Otto Hahn and Fritz Strassmann achieved nuclear fission. This led Szilard and Albert Einstein to urgently warn President Roosevelt in 1939, catalyzing U.S. government action. The attack on Pearl Harbor made atomic research an urgent military priority. Brigadier General Leslie Groves commanded the massive, secret Manhattan Engineer District. This undertaking mobilized 130,000 workers across 37 facilities nationwide, with a budget of nearly $2 billion in 1940s dollars. The Manhattan Project's secret geography relied on three primary sites. Oak Ridge handled uranium enrichment, Hanford was for plutonium production, and Los Alamos served as the hub for weapons design and assembly. Oak Ridge, Tennessee was a massive uranium enrichment complex. Hanford, Washington produced plutonium using the world's first industrial-scale reactors. Finally, Los Alamos, New Mexico, was the scientific heart, where J. Robert Oppenheimer led the transformation of theory into working weapons. Key figures included J. Robert Oppenheimer, the scientific director of Los Alamos. Leslie Groves managed the logistics and construction. Enrico Fermi achieved the first controlled chain reaction. Leo Szilard conceived the chain reaction and helped initiate the project. The project developed two bomb designs. Little Boy, the gun-type uranium bomb, was simpler. Fat Man, the implosion-type plutonium bomb, used 64 explosive lenses. Both were prepared before the July 16, 1945 Trinity test, where the first device detonated in New Mexico. The Trinity test marked the birth of the atomic age. The explosion created a 40,000-foot mushroom cloud and melted the desert sand into radioactive glass. In that instant, humanity gained the technological capacity for total annihilation. On August 6, 1945, Little Boy detonated over Hiroshima, causing approximately 140,000 deaths. 3 days later, Fat Man exploded over Nagasaki, causing about 70,000 deaths. Japan surrendered on August 15th, ending World War II and ushering in the nuclear age. Chapter 2 covers the nuclear arms race and Cold War tensions. The U.S. nuclear monopoly ended in 1949 with the Soviet test. By 1953, the thermonuclear era began with the H-bomb. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction, or MAD, soon emerged, defining the, quote, balance of terror between NATO and the Warsaw Pact. The Shadow War involved significant espionage. Klaus Fuchs and others passed critical secrets to the Soviets, accelerating their program. Conversely, Operation Alsos secured German atomic secrets for the Allies. The Manhattan Project's secrecy established protocols that shaped Cold War intelligence for decades. Chapter 3 addresses the modern nuclear landscape. Today, 9 states possess an estimated 13,000 warheads, with the US and Russia holding 90%. Arms control is managed by the Non-Proliferation Treaty, the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, and the New START Treaty. Beyond weapons, the nuclear legacy includes peaceful applications like civilian nuclear power, which generates 10% of global electricity. Medical advances, such as PET scans and radiation therapy, also derive from this research. The ethical debate regarding deterrence versus existential threat continues to shape security policy. From the discovery of fission in 1938 to today's complex arms control efforts, the atomic age continues to evolve. This timeline summarizes the key events, including the Trinity test in 1945 and the signing of the NPT in 1968. The enduring impact is both a scientific revolution and a geopolitical reality. We inherited the burden of this knowledge. As Albert Einstein warned, we must change our modes of thinking to avoid catastrophe, strengthening arms control and pursuing peace.